Good right about now.
It can take up to 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. And apparently we're going to start here. So I guess I'll manually do it then. So
no
be it.
2-minute warning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
We're going back to Wilson. Okay. We might have to go back to StreamYard at this point. What in the hell? Well, we never have a live stream on this channel without starting poorly, so it's on brand. Hello, everyone, and welcome to, for the first time ever, the Nerdzoic Nerdie Award nomination show. So, with me today, we have Modern Toy Fair Theater, kind of in the middle, but not to the left side of the middle, I guess, unless you're looking at it through a mirror, then it's on the right. We got Laser Pants from 3POA next to him, Bill from the Dork Lair above him, and the guy whose face you don't know, that is producer Kyle, making his debut on camera. If any law enforcement is watching, don't use any sort of facial recognition software. It will totally not get you anywhere. Today's episode is brought to you by Corsair Debut, brought to me at Toy Fair by Amir from Toy Snowman, who had to smuggle it out of Canada, possibly through parts unknown. I don't know. I need to find out how I can get more to last me, so we'll see. We'll see. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Excellent.
Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, I made a boo-boo when I scheduled this, and I scheduled this during an Eagles game. Not just any Eagles game. It's an Eagles Super Bowl rematch. I've been stressed all day. We are going to need to probably make sure that either the Eagles win, or I get off of this before the loss is imminent, because I basically turn into a bad person for about 24 hours. Like, if you've ever seen, like the memes of the people throwing snowballs at Santa, that was me. Yep, we put C batteries inside of there, and it just happens. It happens. All right, I'm turning it on my phone, so I have it here. So if I start yelling out expletives, we know why. Yes, nerds watch football. I'm like a well-rounded nerd. I like football. I like wrestling. I'm all over the place.
Go sports ball.
Yeah, sports. All right, so we already got 88 people in here. That's awesome. Let's what do they say in Batman Dark Knight? Let's not rely on formalities. We're going to go right into this. The nerdies are going to be just like every year. It's going to bring together all corners of the nerd world, hopefully more than ever this year, so I can get as many people packed into one video as possible, except Toy Snowman. We won't let him in the door. Other than that, everybody else will be there, hopefully. I see Carbon Scorings here. He needs Devonta Smith to have a big fantasy night. Hey, I'm right there with you, brother. Although, not the fantasy part. So, ladies and gentlemen, up on the screen, that is now moving because it wasn't centered and it was messing with my OCD, is a list of the categories. In black are the same categories we did last year. In blue are brand new or slightly adjusted categories. Let's review them. Best NECA. Last year we did Best NECA and Best NECA or the Best Turtle. This year there have been only a few things for the Turtles release, so I think it's fair to combine them. Toy Personality Rookie of the Year. So that we're not giving the same people the award every year, now we're going to just do a newcomer. So what newcomer to the toy YouTube world this year deserves the Rookie of the Year? I think you have to have at least a 250 batting average, good on base percentage. I don't know what the requirements are. You guys are going to have to help me on that one. I switched out Mythic Legion to just say 4 Horsemen because now we have multiple lines. Mm-hmm. I brought back Wrestling Figure because the ghost of Macho Man has been haunting me for a year since I took it off. We added in Best 1/6 scale figure because I've since become slightly obsessed with Mondo. Best import replaces Best Premium 1/12 scale. More on that soon. And then we added a category based on price range for best figure from any line, trying to keep it as even as possible. The whole goal was to have like a broad coverage of categories without any redundancy, which we've had in the past. So, with that said, I put some stuff on there. Chat, I want you guys here. Kyle's job is to keep notes on all of this stuff, to tell it to me tomorrow when I'm sober again. And what I need to know, do we need any of these categories on the bottom? I don't know that we have too many. I'm going to kind of skip around here. Super 7, has anyone bought anything Super 7 this year, or are they all just waiting for the next Big Bad Toy Store sale?
I don't.
Mike,
I bought 2.
did you pay full price?
Unfortunately,
the one Super 7 figure I had.
I bought one, but 7 years ago, so it doesn't count. Chat, do we need a Best Super 7? Kyle, keep an eye on the chat for that one. I love Origins, but I feel like it's been a very dry year. I haven't seen much come out. But then again, my perception of time is bad. As I was doing some of these, I'm like, oh man, this was in 2023? That was like 7 years ago, but it wasn't. So as we go through actual questions, people, feel free to kind of step back here and see what they want to do. Yes, lots of opinions on Super 7 from people with the little toy thing that makes Kyle disappear.
Hey, Matt, your audio's going out, man.
Of course it is.
there it is.
Get back.
Stay. Heal.
Just stare at it the whole time, and then we're good.
Why are you going away? Boost. Boost. How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise, I know I said this last time, this will be the last time I do this on this crappy setup that is so 2017. I swear. It's Black Friday. I'm going to go shopping. All right, so, anyone have any interesting opinions on that crazy sale from Big Bad this week? I was very amused by it.
I was not surprised at all. Those sales have been happening already on like Amazon and stuff. Like it's already been happening for like a year now. So the expectation is they're going to go on sale.
I have a conspiracy theory here. So we all know their stuff is way overpriced, right? We already know, we can see it. So my theory is that they just straight up pretend that it costs them. Like Brian's been on podcast saying it's $30 to $35 just to make the figure, and he's full of crap with that. I don't think it costs that much based on hearing some of the other toy manufacturers say things. But I think they actually price it planning for it to eventually get clearanced out, and it's just their business model. Like, it's the only thing that makes sense at this point.
Have you noticed that, over the past few years, as some companies have raised prices, Hasbro, Mattel, prices have been creeping up. Super 7's been staying at that $55 price point, right? So I feel like they have a lot of room in there. They have large margins.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. When I was at Toy Fair, I talked to them. Like, when I talked to different companies, I talked to them about some of my concerns. So, like, when I talked to McFarlane, I was like, listen, guys, I stopped carrying you because you flooded the damn market. And they said, no, we're really going to be focused on not overproducing things and not devaluing our product. Super 7 was like, no, it's not. Everything's great. I'm like, wait, what? It was weird. But story for another day. Let me turn our slideshow on here.
I wonder if their packaging is like costing them an arm and a leg, because it's pretty elaborate and.
Well, they're getting rid of the slipcovers.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they
Okay.
he announced. I think it was on with Veebs on the Fooshcast that they're getting rid of the slipcovers. He used the excuse because they want to make it so you can, better see it and not have that in the way. I think it's just because they're going to Walmart and you can't really sell a figure you can't see, and Walmart's gonna obviously have that in like some sort of spider wrap or something because of how expensive it is.
It's going to be interesting to see how long they last at Walmart.
Yeah,
It's be really interesting. All right, we start off with best vintage collection. Do I have any vintage collection people in the house, in the chat, or anything like that? Chat, if you want to nominate your best vintage collection, start putting them in there. Even if I don't acknowledge it, Kyle is taking care of it. I have so far Clone Captain Hauser, the 332nd clone, the Luke Skywalker from Mando, Hunter, Phase 2 clone, Dark Trooper, Return of the Jedi, Death Star 2, Darth Vader. I don't even know if any of you guys are TVC guys. I'm not at this point.
I'm not.
I am.
What do you got? Anything I missed?
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody just said Darth Revan. Was that this year?
That doesn't.
Revan's like barely out yet.
Yeah,
Like
we're gonna
it's-
count him in 2024.
Yeah, I mean that might be coming out right now. I think mine might have shipped like a couple days ago or something.
He's street dated for 12/1, but I don't think everyone's gonna have him in hand by then.
Yeah, it's those figures that hit right at the end of the year. They're tricky. They're tough. The Black Chrysanthemum figure is pretty good. Big, chunky, pretty nice figure. It's so hard to like. The prices have gone up so high that it's hard to like value things and like. I just got to go based on the figure itself and not worry about the price. But
That's
like,
all you can do.
the what's her name? Vel Surtha from Andor. That figure, I think that came out this year. That figure is like spot on, really good. I also would like to like say that that Hunter figure I think is awesome. Did the Dark Times Vader come out this year, or is that the one?
It's last year.
Okay, I don't think I have the other one that you mentioned, the Return of the Jedi one.
That one's pretty cool.
Trying to think of what else would be good. Yeah, I mean, those clones are pretty good. Like the ARC, anytime they put out one of those ARC troopers, I think those are awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, chat. It looks like the consensus is pretty much there. Feel free to add stuff. Just write that it's TVC, so Kyle knows what you're talking about.
I would say maybe add the comic book Boba Fett's.
Comic book. Oh, you mean the Kenner color ones?
Yeah.
Okay, Kenner Boba Fett. I think Carbon Scoring mentioned that too.
I like a black croissant witch.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that. All right, Black Series. This was not a banner year for the Black Series, as I struggled. But I put on there Hu Yang, Hera, Chrysanthemum again, Blue Chick, a.k.a. Ayala Sakura, Darth Maul with metal legs, Phase 2 Clone Trooper, Darth Malik, Bastilla Shan, Vader 40th, the new R2 with the new, bigger, bulkier body, and the Target exclusive Vader with a cut in his head.
Mm-hmm.
I think you've got to add the Darth Malgus.
Oh, did I miss that? He's on here too.
Oh, he actually released already?
Oh yeah, he's there. Yeah,
Malgus,
he's awesome.
I got Malgus has been in stock for like 3 months.
I don't
Yep.
actively collect the line. I just kind of like admire it from afar. So I don't have a good context of what's come out this year for it.
It's been weird. Like, so the stuff they announced and solicited for May the 4th, all of it has street dates for January. But then over the summer, they put out all the Ahsoka stuff, which then came out 3 weeks later. So everybody's calling me and they're like, why don't I have my other stuff? I'm like, bro, Hasbro does weird things. Don't blame me. All right, I think we're good on Black Series. If anyone wants to add anything, feel free. I don't see any additions just based on what I'm looking at.
Did you say Jesse and Fives, Matt?
I did not. That's a good one. Add him in there.
They were good ones.
I'm kind of oblivious, kind of like Mr. Toy Fair is with the as he disappears and comes back whenever you say his name, like Beetlejuice. I'm kind of oblivious sometimes to exclusives because working from home and having a store out of my house, I think I become one of those people who don't leave their house, and I don't know what the inside of Walmart looks like anymore. It's very odd. All right, Marvel Legends. Some of these are going to surprise you because it's been a year, believe it or not. Dark Phoenix Retro.
Oh, I forgot that came out this year.
See? Spiral. Doc Ock from the 2-pack. Wolverine 97. The Fist Ninja. Blade. Karnak. The Destroyer from the Thor Destroyer 2-pack. That's only in there because I like it. Hawkeye. Egghead. What am I forgetting? What else was awesome this year?
The Deadpool from the 2-pack was really nice.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
He was packed with accessories. He was on that retro Spider-Man body. Awesome figure.
Nice. Good call. Chat, I'm not seeing much. Yo, 1/6 shooter in the house. He thinks it's last year. So it technically was last year, but it was back from when I was getting my stuff from another distributor and they were late with everything. So my head's backwards. Oh, Black Widow. Did I not put the Black Widow on
That's
there?
a
Gotta have
Target
Black
exclusive.
Widow.
That's
Black
probably why
Widow.
you forgot about it.
Black Widow, who may or may not be in stock at Nerdzoic in about a week. What?
I would put Elektra Daredevil. That was this
Oh,
year,
yeah.
right?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I see calls for the Retro Apocalypse and Blob. They'll fit into a category later on. I definitely think
Blob.
we got to have Daredevil with the
beard.
beard in there. He was good. We got Hawkeye. All right. If anyone has anything else to add, you can add it. We're going to go on to what has become, at least in the world of Nerdzoic, the #1 selling Hasbro line, G.I. Joe. Never thought we'd see that, but here we are. All right. Here's what I got. And it's weird because I'm going through the list and like 80% of the releases were really good. The rest were just good. And there's 1 or 2 bad. Shipwreck. CoverGirl. Arctic Bat. Rock and Roll. Torpedo. Range Viper. Big Ben. Cobra Eel. Firefly, which is my favorite. Hawk. Shockwave. Buzzer and Ripper.
I would put Snow Job on there. Did you say that?
No, good call. I forgot it existed because it's a Pulse exclusive. Snow Job does need to go on there.
Did you have a Shipwreck?
Shipwreck is the #1 on there
Okay.
with his toupee.
Yes.
It has been a good year for Joe, I will say.
I just bought some on Amazon for $18 the other day when they did their Black Friday thing.
Nice.
Just
Not that I want to
Jets and
promote
Slaughter?
them, but Slaughter's 2 years ago.
Hmm.
Or last year, I should say. Helix should be on there. Scrap Iron. I'm doing a really good job advancing the slideshow. Oops.
While it's still
Boom.
on vintage, I don't know if it counts. But I was thinking Thrawn could be added on there.
Oh,
I just got
yeah.
that in. That's a good one.
I got him in, and literally, I still haven't finished fulfilling pre-orders because he sold so well. We're not on DC yet. Are we out of order? Oh, yeah, we are. Goody. All right. All right, so that's it for the Joes. This is going to be fun. Is anybody in here collecting Transformers?
I do
Yes!
like very casually, very very specifically. But yeah, I do a little bit.
What do you got? Because I don't know anything on the Transformer line.
I haven't got a ton this year, but Ultra Magnus is probably going to be on the
Oh.
top of a lot of people's list, I would say.
Yeah. So fun story. One of my 2 employees literally doesn't half the time he barely gets a paycheck because he just gets store credit, and all he does is buy Transformers. So I'm like, hey dude, why don't you? He's like 15. I'm like, you want to hang out and I can open that with you? Anyway, story over. Tell us more.
Yeah, I mean that. I'm trying to think like what else I got this
I like
year.
that Studio Series Sludge. I got that one.
Okay, I
Okay.
didn't get that. Yeah, that looks good. But that's kind of what I collect is the Studio 86 stuff and anything that fits in with that kind of G1 style, you know.
Breakdown. Breakdown was another one I know everybody seemed to love this year.
Yeah.
I see lots of people talking 3.0. That would fall more into this is more Hasbro Transformers.
Right.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't really say that. Oh yeah, Kyle, add Jessica Drew on there. Frankentron, there's another good one. I think he's in stock at Nerdzoic, in fact, maybe. I don't know if I actually put him in. He's here. All right. Let's move past the Transformers backwards to McFarlane DC. What a weird year that's been. I kind of put some stuff down based on what I opened and what I really liked this year. I have the Batman Hush, which I don't remember why I put that on there. I don't even know if that was this year. But, whatever. Batman Nightfall was this year. That was a great figure. The blue Batman Nightfall. Bane Gold Label specifically, which is the one with the little fake leather jacket from The Dark Knight. Catwoman from Nightfall in her purple, very bosomous outfit. Dark Knight Joker. Mr. Freeze, which I think is also Hush. Superman. Hush. What am I missing?
Can we include the Build-A-Figures?
Oh, I got Build-A-Figures in their own category coming up.
Okay. I was really into the Batrocidus. That one's good. I only got a select few McFarlane figures, but the Batrocidus is pretty cool.
So McFarlane's been like a drug dealer for me lately. They keep sending me stuff. They're like, here you go, try it. The first one's free. And then I open it, and then as their stuff gets better, because I feel like it's improved a lot this year, I don't know if it's so much that it's gotten better or that I like their selection better. Oh, 89 Batman. Keaton Batman should be on there for sure. Which maybe we should add a vehicles one, because there'd be the Batmobile, there'd be the N1 Starfighter, but that's another story. All right, I think we're good there. Next up, I believe, is technically Action Force. Once we find it in the links, yes. Action Force is pretty easy, because unless I'm going crazy, there's only been 4 non-army builders this year. Eclipse, all ladies, Gemini, Eclipse, Pandora, and Killswitch. Am I missing anything?
Is Army Builders its own thing?
No, we can add them in there. I just didn't know if anybody would actually vote for them over Pandora, because I assume she's going to win. Or Eclipse.
I mean, I just had Warpath Eclipse on my list.
I love Pandora. She can be mean to me all she wants.
I know everyone's gonna go with Pandora or Warpath Eclipse, but I gotta go with the Swarm Horde PowerCon exclusive.
Okay, add that, Kyle. And also, I didn't put Warpath Eclipse. I just put Standard Eclipse. I forgot about that. All right. Build-A-Figure, maybe? Is it going to be next? It is! Best Bath. So this is across any line, although I believe only McFarlane and Legends do it.
Yep.
We have Cosmo. I don't know why people
Cosmo
wanted
was this
that
year,
dog.
too.
Yeah. Everybody wanted that dog.
Mm-hmm.
Chode.
That,
Yeah. I just like saying it.
me too. That's why he was on my list.
Infinity Ultron. Mindless One. Puff Adder. Awesome Hulk. Man, it's been a bad year for Build-A-Figures.
Yeah, it has.
Bane. Cyborg. The Condiment King, which sleeper right there. And it was Batricious this year or last year? I'm gonna have to look that up. Or
No,
Batrocious.
Atrocitus.
Atrocitus. Okay.
Yeah, that one was great.
All right. Got that, Kyle?
Yeah, I got it.
So 8. All right. Chat, if you have anything else to add, I'm like 29 comments behind. Just let me know. Someone just had a great run, and they weren't on the Eagles, so that's bad, but there's still no score. God, I hate the Chiefs.
Was Conchu last year?
I was confused by that, but according to Action Figure 411, it's this year.
It was?
I thought it
Conchu
was
was pretty
last
good.
year.
I thought it was too.
Wait, do I have him on here?
You do not.
No, I think... Wait, was Conchu... Well, then Infinity Ultron shouldn't be on here either, because he came out before Conchu. I don't know.
Yeah, that came out last year, I thought. But
Yeah.
along with that was She-Hulk was in that wave. That was last year.
Okay. I caught my son watching that today. I'm like, what are you doing? Said, there's literally nothing else to watch, and I don't want to watch Daredevil without you, because we started watching the Netflix Daredevil together. I love those. All right. Best exclusive, no doubt. This one's going to be interesting. So any exclusive, anywhere. I got Chuckles. That's all I put on there so far.
Well, then I got Covert Ops Condor.
Condor Covert Ops. What is the set they did for the Black Series? Force Unleashed? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, the Star Killer.
Yeah.
Starkiller.
Yeah.
I originally had the Lawson
the-
Turtles, but I'm pretty sure those are going up on NECA's website here in a week.
Yeah, they
The
are.
PowerCon exclusive Cosmic Legion, the big green dragon.
Oh, I just opened him today.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Whiplash.
I don't know. Would you count the debut figures? Because those are going out in separate other waves too. And PowerCon had Demistros, right? Like that. They had their
Demistros
own
would
Oh,
be-
is that
Four
what it was? I
Horsemen
thought
figure.
the green dragon was the exclusive.
Well, that was just a debut, like Bill said. Like that's
Oh,
coming
okay.
out in what, wave 3 at Cosmic?
Okay.
Oh no, it's coming. It's coming out in All Stars 6.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, I think.
Deadpool and Bob, that's a good one.
I also, I know I'm going to get hate for this, but I got the San Diego Comic-Con comic book Godzilla from Super 7.
No, that's not that bad. I thought you were going to say something worse. I thought you were going to be like, I got the My Little Ponies exclusive.
I mean, sometimes that's still better than Super 7.
Yeah, well.
Oh, the
What about the
Target
what about the
exclusive
Moon
Ninja
Knight?
Turtle 4-pack.
That's what I
That's-
mentioned, but it's not exclusive.
Oh, no, it's still exclusive to them now.
Yeah,
No, it's going up on NECA.
Yeah, but it's now, it's a
Now it's
Target
exclusive
and now
to
NECA.
NECA.
Now it's just NECA. Trust me, I called.
Sure.
yeah. I guess are you doing it as like any exclusives, like store
mean, at
exclusives,
that
and stuff,
point,
or
the
like
Party Wagon.
convention exclusives? You know.
Well, Party Wagon I counted as a crowd fund.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because it didn't. It like was going to get made regardless. It was just a matter of.
I
how
think
many
that what we
people
have
sold.
decided here is that we have to have a vehicle section, and
Yes.
Party Wagon can go there,
right.
along with the Batmobile, Batwing. What else was a vehicle? Party Wagon
The Starfighter, the N1.
and one. Next year, hopefully, we can
Playsets?
have Bobby's Hummer.
Vanguard.
Yeah. The gas guzzler. That should be fun. Oh yeah, we could put the Target exclusive. What the hell?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Yes, she has to be in there. Mezco Solomon Kane was a MDX exclusive.
I mean, yeah, it was Mezco
Yeah.
exclusive. Yeah.
SDCC Alf. It's one I skipped on.
That
so,
one was good. Yeah, that one's really good.
yeah.
That's the regular Alf is going to be like on my list for the NECA Ultimates because that figures both are amazing.
I forgot about it because it came out in January.
I know. I've been thinking about it all year. I'm like, that's going to be on my top 10 for sure.
It's funny. I bought so many of those that I just sold out today and had to call NECA and order more. They're like, bro, that's gone. I'm like, well, get more. What are you doing to me?
Here's 4 more for you. How about the Comic-Con / PX previews exclusive IDW Turtles?
Ooh, that's a decent one. That's what? Loyal Subjects?
Yep, best action. It's a vast improvement on their previous offerings, but it's still not perfect. But they're pretty solid.
So I got to tell you, I got some of their previous offerings, and they were dollar store figures. Mm-hmm. But then I got the IDW ones, and I don't have the exclusive ones, but the new ones are, like you said, man, it's a vast improvement. It's still not, it's still a $20 figure,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not a dollar store figure, so that's something.
Yeah, it doesn't fall apart when you look at it.
Yes.
How
SDC
about the
Nightman, Batman.
the Jada Toys Evil Ryu
Ooh, yeah. God, I want that.
San Diego exclusive?
Yes. I also just opened all of the Jada Toy Street Fighters last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit disappointed in Ryu. He looks more jaundiced than my kid did when he was born. Like, he needs a paint job. That thing is very
orange.
yellow.
Yeah.
Speaking of sort of vehicle type things that could be on either a vehicle list or an exclusive list, there was that mech with the Gomez, the Cosmic Gomez or
Oh,
whatever.
the giant robot from Mezco.
Yeah. What is it called? The Void Cadet Gomez
Void, yeah.
in Vortex Strike Suit. That's what it is.
What are those trouble bubbles for G.I. Joe?
Oh, Trouble
Oh,
Bubble
yeah.
can go on exclusive.
Or are you putting those in vehicles?
Yeah, that should probably be on vehicle. Yeah, put that on vehicle. All right. All right. The indie figure of the year. So basically, this is any figure that does not already have one of the categories we did. So something else.
Animal
Also,
Warriors.
yeah, it could be Animal Warriors. Also, not for Horsemen because they have their own category. We just haven't done it yet. So, like, Animal Warriors is a good example. Anything from X-Ray Studios would be a good example.
I can't remember who makes them, but what about the Battletoads?
I don't know that anybody is happy with those people still.
Oh,
The
Premium
Megalopolis.
Shh.
Fury
I missed something.
Fury Planet veteran
Blade Master
William?
Wang.
Yes, the Tiger.
Yeah.
Blade Master Wang too.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yes. You guys know how fun it is to try to get some of this stuff for a store where they don't have any American companies carrying it, and I have to deal with people with Google Translate, and neither of us know what the other one is saying. It's always fun. Damn it! It's 7-0 Chiefs.
The Wukong envelope set. The Wukong Monkey King from Noda
Yes,
Toy.
that's
Was
a
that
good
this
one.
year?
I think it
I
was.
thought it was.
Was it?
I got mine in January, February.
Okay.
Loose
Were people
Collector
getting-
Lady Sonia. If that was this year, that should be on there.
Red Sonja, yeah, I got that. That was this year.
Tanger from Animal Warriors.
Animal
That's
Warrior.
a good one.
All Animal Warriors came out this year, right?
I think so.
So
I don't know.
mean, I would put what's his name? Shoot, Tiberius. I would put Tiberius
yeah.
on there. I'm trying to think what else.
Vero Atlas was their exclusive. That one was really good.
What about was the Hyde this year?
Yeah, Loose Collector Hyde. Yep.
Yeah, he needs to go on there for sure. Ken the Eagle from Storm Collectibles. I'm not familiar with it, but he sounds fun. Mezco Green
Are we
Ranger.
Are we still on independent toy lines right now?
We are. We
Okay.
are.
Because there's also the Axie Toys big chunky T-Rex figure that released, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
got
don't even
that.
know what that is.
I think I've seen it, but I don't think it.
I'll show you. I have it right here. Hang on.
Oh crap! NECA put the Bon Jovi figure out, and I didn't see the email. Oh no! Someone emailed me today and wanted 10 Willie Nelsons. What do you do with 10 Willie Nelsons? Oh, that's cool.
This thing, it's massive.
That's really cool.
So Axie Toys, they had the smaller dinos last year, and then they did these big massive ones this year.
How do you spell that? Axie.
AXY Toys.
Okay. Yeah, that's a cool one.
And then for like Zazray, the combatants, did the Minotaurs release yet? I'm not sure because they send me these early, and I don't know if they actually have released yet. I don't think so, right?
I'm having some translation issues with them.
Yeah.
I keep telling them to send me the invoice, and they keep saying, okay, you owe for 24. And I say, that's not an invoice. And we've been doing this for a month.
So maybe they're saying 2024.
Oh, maybe that's what they're saying. I thought they were just saying I got
Maybe.
24 of them.
Yeah, maybe it's not yet out. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Although one will be out. The exclusive the Red Rhino one
Okay,
is LA Comic-Con release in a couple weeks. But
interesting. Okay. There's an LA Comic-Con?
yeah.
It's a mildly big deal.
Yeah.
I am clueless here in the middle of Pennsylvania. How about that? All right, let's move to our next category, which is not... Well, I'm back again to tell you that I cannot keep up with the slideshow. We did it. We did Toy Line of the Year. Here we go. Now we're in something fun. I'm not going to tell you what I think it is, because I think it's something that's never been mentioned before. But here's what I got written down. One of these is my pick. Some of these I don't think even deserve to be on the ballot, but I know someone's going to say it. Marvel Legends, Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions, Black Series, Action Force, G.I. Joe, McFarlane DC, Jada Street Fighters, Mezco, Mafex 3-0.
I'd throw in NECA Turtles.
NECA, I'm looking more. Yeah. What did they do this year, though? They did the Mirage?
The Mirage stuff has
a
been
lot of Mirage stuff.
so good.
Yeah, add NECA
A few
Turtles up
movie
there.
items like the
The three,
Kino.
the TMNT 3 4-pack.
Yep.
I just opened that today, too. That
They
is
had some cartoon
really
stuff
cool.
too, because they had the giant Genghis frog thing.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was a Target exclusive.
That's why I didn't see that.
Well, I mean, the entire Toon line is
Yeah.
technically Target exclusive for the most part. What else did they have? They had Space Usagi is hitting now.
Okay, that's a good one.
They had normal Usagi. They had black and white Usagi.
I think Usagi won last year, normal.
Trying to think of what else.
We're going to get the, next week we have the 2-pack of the same guy, which is interesting.
And I'm gonna be a sucker because those accessories, man, they look so good.
Don't do this to me. I was going to pass on it.
I saw the accessories. I'm like, shit, I'm about to buy this
Do you
stupid
know
guy.
how hard it was for me to pass on the sewer? Like, I know that the price was insanely stupid, and I'm still sitting there, and I'm just like, but
Just
cut
get the not turtle layer.
yes, that's what I'm going to do. I was like, Ace. Ace is the place for the helpful sewer layers.
You get 48 inches of sewer
Yeah,
for the same price.
without the smell of
Yeah.
sewage. All right, we're going to move past Toy Line of the Year.
What about
Oh.
so I would put Figura Obscura.
I was thinking about it, but I was thinking, like, what would there be? But technically, we have the 2 retailer exclusives, Red Death, Monkey
And Monkey
Guy.
King.
Yes. So,
It's-
yeah, that could be on there.
It's kind of been like the real breakout year for that line, in my opinion.
So
I'm obviously biased, but you know.
the Monkey King is the only one I don't own. Am I going to regret it?
Well, I mean, they'll probably, well, first of all, it's not expensive.
Oh.
And they'll probably do a retailer one. So I don't
Yeah.
think you'll necessarily, there's plenty of opportunity to get it.
I actually just dropped doing Cosmics because I'm like, screw it. I'm all in on Mythics. I can't do it. I can't do all 3.
Too much with the Cosmics, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, honestly, it really comes down to like largely shelf space, and I'm just not feeling the Cosmics like I do the Mythics.
Are you just talking as a collector? Or
Oh yeah, just as a collector.
Okay.
As a store, I carry literally everything at this point.
Yeah.
Trust me, because I have nowhere else to live at this point. My whole house is consumed with cases of things.
The other one I was going to say was the NECA D&D line.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Which I had to look that up for our next category, which is a great segue.
Hold on, I've got one more.
Oh, add it.
Indiana Jones Adventure
Oh,
Series.
so your Adventure Series.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't know.
Is that what you think of the Adventure
Oh, yeah.
Series?
Russ, is that you?
Harsh
Is Artemis
criticism.
here? All right. Best NECA. I'm not going to lie. One of those toy companies I'm smitten with. I like them a lot. A lot of things released this year, but when I was doing my research for this, I was having recency bias issues because I couldn't remember anything because I've been complaining to them that they're not releasing enough stuff. I want more. But here's what we got. Warduke, Grimsword, Dracula, Lexington, Brooklyn Broadway Steel Clan, Feral Predator, Elder Predator, Dog Creature, Grimsword, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Invisible Man Donnie, the TMNT 4-pack, that's confusing, the Mirage TMNT,
Yes.
Kino. What am I missing?
Alf.
Alf. How did I forget Alf? That's disappointing.
Look, I know the movie's not that popular, but this new Predator they put out is their best
Right.
Predator yet.
Yes.
Just at like when it comes to figure.
He sold like hotcakes.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I want to say the last Ronin Sinja.
Good one.
Sinja.
It's
The
the
Sinja bot,
the,
yeah.
the Sinja bot, the blue like foot soldier
Oh,
looking
the
dude.
Footbot. Okay. I did not open one of those.
I wasn't gonna get it, and then my buddy decided he didn't want his, so I was like, oh, screw it. And it's probably one of the best figures they've done all year, in my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
Yojo
surprised.
Jerk says RoboCop with the chair.
That was
Oh,
last
that-
year. He was already on it. He made the cut.
Okay, gotcha.
Strongheart. Yeah, is
Yeah,
Strongheart.
Strongheart's really good.
Wait, I have Strongheart, don't I? Yeah, Strongheart and Zarek. I forgot about those two. I get Strongheart confused with the elf, the little dwarf for some reason.
Did no one like the exclusive Kino?
I
'Cause I
like
thought he
Kino.
was pretty. Yeah, I thought he was pretty good with the scooter and all that.
And the pizza that fits inside the little pizza box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. He is, as I'm setting up my new studio area, he's looking pretty good there. He's got his own little spot next to the turtle van. Yeah, it was a good year for NECA.
I mean, I never collected NECA until this year, and I bought Alf, and then I was like, this is so good.
Yeah.
I'm getting those D&D figures, and then the turtle pack came out. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get the turtle pack. And like every little one I collected, I was like, I'm kind of all in on this subline. So like, NECA was the breakout line for me this year
Yeah.
in terms of my collection.
NECA's been weird in a good way this year, in that, like, they have become, they used to have this reputation of having really bad quality. And as somebody who sells, like, on a figure by figure basis, NECA outsells Hasbro. Like, any NECA figure will outsell any Hasbro figure. And I'll replace any broken NECA figure. In the last year, I've probably replaced 6 figures. So it's not that bad. Whereas I've replaced more Hasbro figures.
No, NECA has come light years from where they used to be, man.
Yeah.
Like their quality has really, really improved the last few years.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I had a few a couple years ago here and there, and just I feel like every time I had a NECA figure, it would break at like a knee joint or an elbow joint.
Ankle or something.
Yeah, it would always break, and then like I just stayed away for so long, and it was just I had to have Alf, and then that kind of snowballed into all this other stuff, and they've been amazing this year.
Has anyone opened the dinosaur yet? I've
I
had
haven't even seen it yet.
Baby Sinclair's been here for a couple of weeks. Earl hasn't come in yet, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm considering popping into that, which I really shouldn't, but I might. The problem is they have not greenlit the rest of the family yet. They're waiting to see how the sales go.
That's always a tricky
Yeah.
path.
I feel like
to
also
navigate.
telling people that seems to be like not a smart idea, because like, oh well, there's not a chance I might not get them, then I'm not going to support it.
Right.
Yeah, it's probably not something I was supposed to say, so let's not go too exciting with that. I have a little bit of a problem with that. I'm like Hagrid in the first movie. I just haven't said that.
I'm gonna go
little
live
bit
on
of
my channel with
whiskey
some
and-
breaking news right now.
Hold on, let me just flip over my laptop.
Yeah, I have a problem. All right, let's move on to Rookie of the Year. No, not the movie, but... Oh, no, I'm sorry. We already did that. Sorry. Sorry?
Yep, did that too.
Sorry. I feel like a Canadian.
There it is.
Sorry. All right, Rookie of
Nice
the Year.
font.
Here we go. I may or may not have stolen a logo off of Google Images for this. So, best new-ish toy YouTuber. I don't care if they're brand new, but let's say under 2,000 subscribers. So, you know, someone who needs that spotlight because they're still new at this. Or they've been doing this for years and they just never broke through, but they deserve the chance to break through. And for this, I gotta say, Chat, I'm counting on you because most of us, when you make YouTube videos, it's really hard to watch a lot of other YouTube videos.
Yeah, I'll go with it's Chad.
It's Chad. I
Formerly,
haven't seen that.
yeah, formerly articulated Chad. It's the Chad.
What is that? Charlie's Angels.
Yes.
God, why do I know that?
I'll throw hedgehog action out there.
Yes, add Hedgehog in there.
The toy page.
Toy Page, Hedgehog, it's Chad. We got Punk with Toys.
Hella dope toys.
Hella Dope Toys. So they
yes.
have a channel too. I thought it was just a store.
Yeah.
Toy Gains.
True G. Don't put him on the list.
Billy Beige Customs is really good.
Billy Beige. I've never heard
Billy
of that.
Beige.
Add him in. Best rookie is Shartimus, as he still knows dangerously little about toys. That's rough.
Damn, savage.
Nostalgia Unboxed cannot win because he was on the Nerdies last year, so technically he's not a rookie. He's a sophomore.
I see a lot of Mad Hatter, and even though I hate him, yeah, I'll throw Mad Hatter in there. Screw that guy. He sucks. He's a bad person. But yeah, we'll throw in Mad Hatter. I think he's been doing it for like 7 years, and he finally got a little bit of a following for
Nice.
some reason. But
Have you guys seen Mountain Arts reviews?
No.
Yeah, Mountain Arts. Yep, he's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
I will say about Mad Hatter, when I go into my like audience and I look at what else my audience is watching, that's always Mad Hatter's always on there.
Tie game. Sorry.
Nice.
All right. I think we got a good Spider Criminal, Yimbo,
oh, Spider Criminal's great.
The Savage Land.
How many does Vasco have?
I was actually thinking that earlier. I feel like he's had a bit of a breakout year already. Toy.
Yeah, I know he's made it past 1,000. I don't know how far he's made it past that. Let me pull it up real quick. Where's YouTube?
Oh, interesting. If you just type in
Oh, he's at-
Vasco,
he's
it's an
at
indie
4
band.
He's at 4.9. Never mind. He is not a rookie.
Oh, no longer a rookie. He graduated to the big leagues.
Joker fan. I was joking, man.
Oh, you bought him a diorama off of him, huh?
Oh, me? Oh, yeah. It's actually sitting to my left. I used it to take the photos of the turtle van today.
That's awesome. I have thought about doing that, but I feel like it's the ultimate laziness, and I should be doing it myself.
Oh man, I've watched tutorials of people doing it. I'm like, I don't have the time, patience, or talent for that. So I will rather just pay stupid money to Vincent to have him do it for me. Because I've got a couple rooftops. I've got this warehouse that I'm kind of able to take apart and also use like an alleyway.
That's nice.
He's also working on getting me a quote for something else. So
I found a girl on Reddit who made she didn't make it for toys, she made a diorama for something else, but it was like a old school VHS store, and she like took individual VHS types inside the window, and you could see them on the shelves like a Blockbuster. And I don't know what the correct way to slide into her DMs in without being creepy is. Like, hey, I need you. But like, you add to make me something? I don't know the right way to do this. I don't know. I've got to try to find out.
The miniature artists are phenomenal. Dial makers. They're just. I follow one, and it's like mind-blowing stuff. You know, it might be like not in scale with 1/12 or whatever, but it's always just incredible.
Yeah. Between Two Sentinels is a good one. I've noticed that this year we've gotten multiple people into the toy YouTube world who also have fitness YouTube channels, and it's making me feel, what's the word I'm looking for here? Out of place.
I didn't know that was a thing. I
Yeah,
didn't know those crossed over.
I will say that the co-host of The Door Clear is a bodybuilding champion, so you know.
Yes, he is.
I'll count myself among good company there.
I'm going to have to start being like, yo, store credit for making me not ridiculously fat, just back to normal fat.
Personal training for store credit.
Going to need personal training for store credit. There we go. All right. Where are we at? Why do I have Christmas music in my head already?
Because
Not
it's
good.
Christmas time.
Not good. Best 4 Horsemen. This is going to be a fun one. So, it's actually been kind of a strange year for the Horsemen because we haven't gotten a mainline Mythics release because
Yep.
Octus isn't coming till January.
Yep.
So we got All-Stars. We got Alithia, which I can't say, was 2022.
Yep.
But it's All-Stars, all the 2 waves of Cosmic, Trolls All-Stars, and then the Obscura stuff. I don't know that what else I could be missing here.
And the exclusives, right? Con
Yes.
exclusives.
Wall Tour.
Yep. So the Monkey King is like way up there for me. That figure is phenomenal.
Having opened the Red Death today, I have to say he's up there for me.
It's really good too.
In what could be a record, if the retailer exclusive Headless Horseman wins this, it'll be the first time ever in the history of the Nerdies that a figure wins a category 2 years in a row, technically.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, that was my pick, and that's just because I plan to hopefully be buying it from you here soon.
Good man.
the
Good man.
the Valiant Knight that was at the show last week is up there. It's kind of a game changer for Legions.
That was absolutely insane. The fact that they just threw that out there, like, I was actually going to text you, Bill, and be like, hey, listen, man, I saw your thumb there out of nowhere. All you need here is Randy Orton doing the RKO to the Valiant Knight, and you got it. You got it out of nowhere. But yeah, I was blown away by that. I got one. It was really good. It was really
What's the
good.
green dragon dude's name from Cosmic?
Scourge.
Scourge.
That's my
You
vote.
like
It's
Scourge?
awesome. Scourge is
Yeah.
up there.
I'm a big fan of both the Prison Block Guard and the Prison Guard, I guess.
The Black Commander, the
Yeah.
2 insects, the 2,
Yes.
yeah, those
They
are
look
really
great.
good.
Jabba the Hutt looks pretty cool.
Slog is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the figure you gotta get into your hands and
Mm-hmm.
mess around with and just see it up close. It's sick.
Kragnar kind of falls into that too.
This Canox Vol dude.
Oh, the
Canox is-
Stinger.
Yeah. My thing is he's got some looseness issues. So
Yeah.
as like when I'm doing my list, I may leave him off just because he's got a few QC issues and it seems to be fairly common. So, but if you're okay with just like tweaking your figure a little bit, like tightening up some joints and fiddling with the fiddly stuff, it's gorgeous. I mean, it's such a good figure. I think the Gravekeeper. So from Cosmic 2, the blue builder, the deluxe builder, that's just its loadout is insane.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the old Barbarian with the crazy loadout of accessories. That figure is going to be that figure's up there as well. Sligor, the Gravekeeper.
Having not opened it, that was actually my least favorite of the wave, minus the chick, Jambalaya, whatever her name is.
Yeah, and Bera Jimjira, the Scorpion Lady.
Yes. I know that Mike K would yell at me if I didn't add in the green guy, the one I call Bosk, from this wave. What the hell is his name?
Oh, Novian Lean. Yes.
Novian
Very
Lean.
good call.
Fantastic figure.
Yeah.
All right, chat, you're going to have to hit on this one because I am so behind on wrestling.
And
But-
I need to. I need to
is.
bounce because I gotta get to 9:00 show.
Ladies
so,
and gentlemen, make sure you catch the Legion's Lounge after this, not live replay style, so we can get done so I can watch the Eagles beat the Chiefs. So, Bill, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank
Anytime
you.
you guys need me on a Wednesday, you know me. Have whiskey, will travel.
all right, bye guys.
Peace out. Let's go to our four. Wait, no. Oh yeah, that's 4 of us. Who's missing? Oh, I'm missing Laser Pants.
Whoops.
Where'd he go? We lost him. Hold on. Dorclair, replace. Laser.
Is he going
There
to be like
is.
Wilson?
He's going to probably be. Yes, he's Wilson. He's Wilson. We're going to fix this on air, folks. There we go. There's his face.
Emotional damage.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Best 1/6 scale. I don't know. Who
How about
collects
the-
1/6 scale?
My buddy Alex collects Hot Toys. So just based on what I've seen, I would say the Star Wars Dark Trooper from Mandalorian.
That's a good one.
That one looked really cool. I think that was this year. I think.
That is a good one. Batman Forever Hot Toy. That's a good one. How about Battle Cat from Mondo?
Oh, that thing is awesome looking.
Was Gambit this year?
Gambit was this year from Mondo. I think a lot of the Batman animated series was this year.
That Sabretooth, was that?
Sabretooth. Is he out?
I don't know.
Mando,
I don't keep up with it.
Mondo sells out of stuff so quick that like I go to their wholesale site every day and there's nothing there. I'm just like, hey guys, I really want to give you my money, but you don't have anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out what came out this year from Mondo. Like, I know Beastman is not out. Luke Mando version, that's probably really good from Hot Toys. 3-0 Storm Shadow, I think that was this year.
The Hot Toys Doc Ock came out this year.
Hot Toys
Carbon
Doc
Scoring
Ock.
said it was pretty good.
That's a good call, Carbon Scoring.
Sabretooth is set for January.
January.
Did Magneto come out?
I don't think Magneto.
No, he's also set for January.
Yeah. In Art Gandalf? I don't even know what In Art is.
InArt is gonna be a true competitor to Hot Toys.
Interesting.
Like what I've seen from just their promos is pretty impressive.
Huh. I mean, I'm down. That sounds good.
You have a buddy who's been obsessed with them and keeps sending me stuff. And I'm like, I don't do 1/6 scale, but that's really cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that Battle Cat almost caught me, and I gotta tell you, I'm feeling the FOMO now. Not even FOMO. What's after FOMO? I feel like I missed. I'm feeling bummed. I should have bought it when I saw it, but I didn't want to buy it without also buying He-Man, and I didn't want to have to buy Battle Cat and have him sit on my shelf for 4 months waiting on the 2.0 He-Man, because the 1.0 He-Man had issues, apparently.
Yeah, Mad Hatter's like broke in half.
He probably threw it against a wall.
Yeah, he's not too bright.
Throw toy. I throw toy. All right, we're going to skip past 1/6 scale. Guys, if you have anything else, add it. I have a feeling that's going to be a largely write-in on the ballot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to go and say that I have this out of order. Skip. Yeah, there we go. Best wrestling. Best wrestling figure of the year. I got to be honest. What do you got? What CM Punk is that? Is that the
That's
one? Where
the Walmart Supreme one.
the Supreme I Just Got Fired edition?
Yep.
All right, so we got the CM Punk I Just Got Fired edition. I'll add in the Ultimate Edition Andre that comes with a giant dump that you can put into a bathtub to simulate his trips to Japan. No, that's not true. But, I mean, the story part of it is true.
I don't really collect a lot of wrestling figures. I only got Hogan and Mr. T from the.
I think that was last year, technically.
It might have been. I got it on clearance.
Nice.
But that's all I
Ultimate,
bought.
AJ was this year, right?
The Ultimate Rey Mysterio. It's the only one I bought because my wife would leave me for him.
You know, does she know he's 5'5"?
I mean, she's 5'1", so.
Wait, he might be shorter than that. Rey Mysterio height.
He's a little guy.
He's 5'6", so yeah, she's still going to be short next to him. Interesting. Guys, what do we got in the chat for this one? We got Dan Hewson. Very nice, very evil. What Scott Steiner came out?
I don't think it came out this year. I know they announced one in the Elite line after the Ultimate one didn't get.
I don't want to
funded
talk
through
about
Mattel
that.
Creations.
I'm still angry at every human being who did not back the Nitro stage.
Listen, I am poor and I don't have space, so I wanted it. I just couldn't.
I may or may not have put 1,000 or tried putting 1,000 into my cart the night before. I don't think it worked, but I wanted to see what the price would have been. Wanted it. I wanted that. Ultimate Edition Mr. Perfect. Does that exist? Because if it is, I need it.
I don't think so. I know there's a Legends one.
I think he just came out, didn't he?
I don't think it's an Ultimate though, is it?
I thought he had
Maybe
a
not.
Legends one. I just got I'm so far behind. I've been like laser pants. I've been picking things up off of clearance.
That's
Wow.
how you gotta do it, man.
Kenny Omega, AEW, right now at GameStop, $4.49.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, there's an Elite Mr. Perfect from the Legends line.
Yes, he should be on there. He's pretty good.
That's the only one I'm seeing because he's got the like weird fold down top.
Not gonna lie, I thought about reaching out to an ex-wrestler to do this presentation to see who I could find. I don't know who I still have contacts with. I know I used to give Virgil hot dogs for free all the time at autograph signings 25 years ago. He'd be like, yo, man, I'm Virgil. Can I get a hot dog? And I'd be like, yeah, man, sure.
Listen,
not?
Virgil would not do anything for free.
No.
He'd be like, listen, I need you to buy like 37 autographs and give me another hot dog.
I'll give him the hot dog, man. And I'll pay for 37 autographs at market value. So $37 and a hot dog, which might be more than the autograph. Brother Love, that's a good one. The new Harley race, that's another good one. Sammy Guevara, interesting. Defining Moments, I've purposely not looked at any of these because I'd have to buy them. And
Oh, yeah,
like,
Purple Cody.
yeah, I've moved all of our excess toy store storage to an office building, and it's almost full, so I can't add anything else. And that's where all my wrestling stuff is.
I mean, that's where you almost had 1,000 Nitro stages.
Yes. Well, I actually have right of first refusal on the storage unit next to my office. So if anybody tries to rent it, I told them to call me first. It's a problem. I'm not getting into this real estate game. I really like working out of my house. I'm not going to lie. It might be the agoraphobia speaking. I don't know. Wait. Agoraphobia. What's fear of leaving your house?
My
What's
existence.
agoraphobia?
That's agoraphobia.
Okay, it could be that. It could be that. Although I'm not afraid of leaving the house, I just get annoyed with everybody. All right, let's skip over the pricing ones. I guess we're not skipping over them. I'm looking for... Oh, there it is. Best import. Import de jour. So, here's what I got on import. I have the Mafex Magneto,
Yes.
the Mafex Storm. I would have to put the Figure Arts Indiana Jones.
Yes. Scarlet Spider from Mafex.
Scarlet Spider from Mafex, yes. I know I'm missing a couple major Mafex that came out this year, but I don't
I'm looking.
remember.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm looking around like
Oh,
everywhere.
the-
there's chaos.
The X-Force Deadpool from Mafex was
Yes.
excellent. I know it wasn't that popular because it's his gray suit, but that figure was awesome.
That was
the
really
Mafex-
difficult.
Yeah, the Mafex Nightwing.
Yes. It's just
Yes.
to say that.
Man, they
Nightwing. I really liked Huntress, too.
Mafex Steel.
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 No, Cyborg Superman was last year.
No, was he?
He was either December or January. I can't remember.
I remember getting him the day December 31st.
I feel like I got him in
Yeah.
December, but I ordered from Ami Ami.
Yeah.
So he may not have been a U.S. release until January.
There's an interesting one, Haya Storm Shadow,
Okay.
which, fun story. Let me tell you how much fun me and Toy Snowman here have been having trying to get these Haya G.I. Joes.
I have Black Suit Spidey, the symbiote Mafex one.
Yep. I don't know. That was a reissue. I guess we can kind of count it.
Symbiote wasn't a reissue.
I think. Oh no, it wasn't. Was it? No, the other.
They did the metallic number 75 one, but then they did the classic one, which I think was last year. And then Symbiote came out this year, and Scarlet came out this year.
Psylocke was a reissue.
What about the MCU Spider-Mans? Toby, Andrew.
Did they do anything for Mafex this year? I don't think they
Yeah,
did.
they did. They did
Those-
They did Tom Holland.
Oh,
This
that's right. I didn't remember because nobody bought him.
That's fair.
They should. He's good.
Yeah.
The MCU Mafex stuff just doesn't move like the comic book stuff does.
The MCU Mafex stuff moves like it's Super 7 stuff at this point. It's very weird. If it's
Looks
comic
like you
book
buy it for $15.
Mafex, boom, it sells like crazy. But if it's like MCU Mafex, not so much. We can go ahead and put Daredevil on the ballot for 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked the comic book Thor from Mafex.
I loved it. It was just too correct in scale.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really because Hasbro does 1/12 scale. It's really 1/11.5 scale. That's the problem. Technically, at 6 inches, that's a perfect Thor.
My only problem with it was the hair that was so difficult to like move his head. So if you, like he had Keaton Batman problems. Like he had to just move his shoulders to look around.
Captain Marvel. No, I'm just kidding. Gwen. Has anyone seen that movie?
I have I enjoyed the Marvels.
Did you? So you were one of the three.
Yeah,
I've heard bad things.
It's fun. If you enjoyed Miss Marvel, she steals the show.
Really?
So like, yeah.
I could not get my kids to sit through that show.
See, I accepted that it was very much so not made for me, but like there was parts of it that I enjoyed, mostly the interactions of her family because it was just hilarious, and that's kind of like an ongoing thing in this movie. Is like there's a lot of stuff of her family that's just like comical, and then I liked that they actually gave all three characters a chance to develop a little bit because the villain was just a throwaway villain, so they didn't have to worry about building the villain instead. And then of course there's the after credit scene, which just I don't
know. I'm so negative on the MCU right now, and it's for reasons that nobody else talks about. I am so anti timeline shenanigans. I hate timeline BS. I feel like it takes away stakes. So like if you're just going to screw around with timelines so that it doesn't matter, what's the point of anything? It annoys me.
I mean, aside from Endgame, and I guess technically Loki, they're not really doing anything timeline related.
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars won't be timeline; it'll be multiverse.
Well, okay, timeline, multiverse. I hate the multiverse. I hate it. I hate it. I have a problem with it. The fact that there might be another big nerdy out there who is still serving bagels at 6:30 in the morning at Panera Bread, it bothers me. He's out there being like, "Do you want that sliced and toasted? Cool. Plain cream cheese or vegetable?"
I mean, I feel like that would make me feel better about myself. I'd be more worried about another modern toyfer out there who's just significantly more successful than I am.
You're the one that did well.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to go. I really miss restaurants. Like, whenever there's like a volunteer thing, I immediately go for. So, like, for my kids' sports, whenever they have volunteer, I'm like, I'll do the snack stand, baby. I got you. And they're like, who do you want to volunteer with you? And I'm always like, nobody. I can do it myself. Every time.
Carbon Scoring said Sentinel Spider-Gwen. I agree. That one's got to be on there.
Was that this? Yes, that was this year. That was.
I didn't pick that up just because like I saw
Someone
pictures of their
else
face
said
look
the,
weird.
Spider B. Parker or Peter B. Parker from Sentinel too. I haven't.
That was
That was
the
last
one
year.
year.
That was a re-release this year, but it came out last year. It was amazing.
It was. They re-released it like 6 times now. That's how good it was.
Yep.
You want one of those frozen bear? I used to always say it back to people like I was Asian to see if they would notice. I'd be like, "Okay, so you want a coffee and 1 bear crawl," and half the time they wouldn't notice. And then my wife, who is full-blown Korean, would turn around and just stare at me angrily. Oh, the years of working together with your wife. Oh, I'm still doing it. It's great. I mean, if you're watching, I love you, baby. All right, what we got next? All right, how do I do this slideshow? Score check, everybody. It's still 7-7 for anybody who cares, which is probably none of you except Kyle's wife.
Don't care.
I haven't heard her screaming upstairs yet, so it must be an okay game.
Yeah, right now it's low scoring. I haven't placed any bets yet as the degenerate gambler that I am. All right, best action figures over $70. So I got to go on a minute of a diatribe here. I got into 3-0 this year. 3-0, they make good stuff, man. 3-0 is really cool. So I got a closeout on some 3-0 Iron Patriots, and I bought them, and I'm like, oh, I can't sell these if I don't have one. That doesn't make any sense. So I gave myself one, and it is awesome. Like 3-0 makes really good products. I may or may not have bought 5 Thor. What's the Hulkbuster suit? I bought 5 of them for the store. They're on the way.
Dude, though, I have that. It's awesome.
So what you're telling me is I have to open one
Yes.
for science reasons, right?
Yeah, and you need the Mark 43 to go with it, I think.
Okay, so
You
be
got to
it.
open one of those, yeah.
So be it. I don't love Transformers, but their Transformers are amazing. They're a company that I really like. I got to meet the guy who was the president of operations at Toy Fair. I used to kind of diss on them because they don't make transforming Transformers. I'm like, oh, wow, great, who cares? But it turns out the reason they don't do it is because they don't have the license to do it. Like, he told me they have all the engineering figured out to make them transform, and it would be really cool, but Hasbro won't sign off on it, which makes sense. Because it's Hasbro. But there you go.
Which is weird because they're pimping out everything else they own. G.I. Joe, Power Rangers, like hell, they're even on Power Rangers. They're showing off Super 7 stuff.
That's because Hasbro doesn't really want to make toys. That's as simple as it is. For transparency, I'm not under 2K. All right, we got. Oh, it's Chad is in the chat. The chat is here. Just to be fair, love you, Ryan. Chad, don't worry. I haven't really thought through the Rookie of the Year all that much. So, what the hell? We'll put you in the category.
Yeah.
Why not?
Chad, have an awesome day.
Awesome. Now I'm going to have to watch that guy.
We got to put Damian Wayne, Mezco Damian Wayne on this list.
In stock at Nerdzoic because he bought way too many by accident.
Whoopsie.
Which, fun story. If anybody needs a dog creature, I'm your guy because I accidentally ordered double. And there's 17 or 18 extra cases of dog creatures in my garage. Just kind of hanging out. Just hanging out. Just chilling. There's a lot of them. All right, so best figures over $75 this year. I'm going to put the MDLX Megatron in that. I'm also going to put, like Laserpants said, the Robin. What about I think the Mezco Batman was this year? The 89 Batman?
I wouldn't put it on there, but you can.
Yeah, that's a real bold strategy, Cotton.
I didn't say he deserves to be on there. I just said he came out this year.
Loose Collector Hyde.
He should be on there.
Yep.
I mean, I'd still say Mafex Magneto.
Magneto can be on there. He is definitely deserving.
Mafex Nightwing.
Figure Arts Indiana.
I know that everybody's going to yell at me when I say this, but the Mezco Ghost Rider, I really like him. He's on there for me. It's not because I still have 60 of them, I swear.
V-Toys Shadow Ninja. Pick your color.
Ooh, I don't even know what that is, but it sounds good.
Oh, they're awesome.
What else came out from Mezco this year? Because Mezco really fits this.
Where the pink skull set was that? No, that was last year, I think.
Gaslight Batman's shipping currently.
Mr. Freeze, who I opened today.
Oh, yeah.
I really like my Mr. Freeze. He is just stone cold awesome.
I was not feeling that figure. I was not a fan. Yeah.
I mean, I don't collect Mezco anymore, but I was excited for it back in the day 3 years ago when I pre-ordered it.
You know, when I solicit Mezco in an email or a social media listing, I always put the quotation marks around the date because it's like a joke at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Destro with his lips around his collar. I like Destro, but the little neck thing threw me off.
Oh, the collarbone?
Yeah, that threw me off.
Yeah, they have that problem with Superman, too.
Mezco Conan.
Oh,
the Destroyer. Mezco Superman.
Yes. Oh, the Man of Steel Superman.
Yeah.
I'm mixed on that. I feel like he looks like he's wearing pajamas.
I mean, you could I could say that about a lot of Mezco, but it's kind of an aesthetic that you either like or you don't like.
Depends on the character. Like
Yeah.
Wolverine, I thought it was a fantastic character, but I didn't love the way it looked. It just came out looking like pajamas.
Fair.
You know?
Yeah.
Just Pyramid Head, I see some love for. Solomon Kane. I know there's been other Mezco because I've sold a ton of them this year, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. I feel like next year we're going to see the Mezco Turtles on here. Everybody's excited for them.
Those are still rumored to be this year. I mean, I've talked to some people who know some people, and the goal, they're still looking at potentially December.
As somebody who has been like cyber stalking Mezco employees, I don't know that Mezco is a real company at this point.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, they make toys, but I don't know that anybody actually works there.
I know that their customer service line has been shut off for over a year.
Ooh.
I know that they didn't show up to Toy Fair. I know that me and Toy Snowman considered going to their warehouse in Long Island and just knocking on the door to see if anybody was there, but the subways were closed during Toy Fair, so we couldn't go. So instead, that bastard drove me to Popeyes because all he would eat was fried chicken.
That is something weird. Is over the past couple of years since the pandemic and like kind of guess ended-ish, they go to Comic-Con like San Diego, but they don't go to any New York stuff. They don't go to NYCC. They didn't go to Toy Fair.
It's weird because they have their offices in New York.
Yeah, and that's their gimmick.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. I think that, like, this year, New York Toy Fair was weird because nobody was there. Like, Hasbro's way of protesting was to have a secret building 2 blocks away that I couldn't get into because they hate me. But then Mattel was really funny. Mattel sponsored the lounge, but then didn't show up. So that was cool. Like, it was really weird.
That's such a
Let's get-
Mattel thing to do.
Let's get the Mezco Green Ranger on there.
Oh
is
yeah,
is that the 6 scale Fig Zero?
no,
No, that's the
Mezco.
112.
I missed that.
It was San Diego, right? Comic-Con.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think Gangrene Estates is out yet. The Theo Sod Cutter.
It is out.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, people have that.
Not at Nerdzoic, they don't, because it's a previews exclusive and they don't like me.
Oh, I think that's the second version, isn't it?
Oh, is there a first version?
I think
Yeah.
there's 2 versions. Yeah.
So at the beginning of 2021 or of 2023, I don't think Nerdzoic was doing Mezco. So that makes sense.
Well, I think also the original version was Slugfest, so it would have been exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. It was an interesting year for Mezco. Like, Mezco has kind of become one of my, I don't want to say favorites, but it has. Like, I actually pre-ordered the Indiana Jones because I feel like Indiana Jones has to have soft goods, so I skipped on the figure arts. But
You're gonna regret that decision.
I'm probably will. But figure arts is, like, they annoy me because they're like 1/13 scale. Their size is just wrong.
Well, I think they're a true 112.
It could be. Or
Yeah.
112.25 is also possible.
I mean, I've got the Adventures series, I've got the figure arts, and I pre-ordered the Mezco one just because Indiana Jones Raiders is my favorite movie of all time. So like, I'm just like, I'll just have all 3 and have different variations and stuff. So
What I think is going to kill it for Mezco is whenever Doctor Doom comes out.
this month.
Yeah. Don't say that. We don't know
Well,
that.
no, they sent out
Yeah.
emails. Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom are shipping. So
Until I see somebody make
processing.
a YouTube video with it, it doesn't exist yet. Has anyone made a YouTube video yet?
Not yet.
I mean, give it a week. I'm sure D will have one.
I'll be waiting. I talked to him last week and he just still didn't. Well, I didn't ask him that. I just said, "Hey, how you doing, brother?" So maybe he did have it. I don't know. All right, let's move on. We did best over 75. Kyle, where are we at? Best 35 to 75?
35 to 75. You
All
got
right, so-
Blob, Snow Serpent.
Yeah, so full disclosure, this is probably 34 to 75 because Hasbro doesn't know how to price things.
Yeah.
It's really like best deluxe figure. So I put Snow Serpent in here. The Blob, who I love the Blob. He looks great. Next year, we'll see the Valaverse Sniper in here. but that's not till next year. I'm really excited for that.
How about the Swarm Horde?
Okay, that can go in there.
Use
Would-
45 non-exclusive.
What about
Legend
I
knockoff
guess-
2-pack and Green Goblin 2-pack?
Yep, that should go in there. What about iron? Scrap iron. Scrap iron can go in there.
Oh, Retro Beast came out this year, right? The Legends.
That was incredibly overpriced, so he could go in there.
It's worth it though.
He was.
Super Adaptoid.
Ooh, yes.
No,
the
I'm kidding.
the
I
Bobby
would've-
Vala Captain America painted green. Why not?
Thing sucks.
I sold out of it, so I don't care.
Wasn't the Spider-Man movie figure, or not the movie figure? I'm sorry, the video game figure like $35, even though it
Yeah.
was just a regular thing.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Only in the United States. I bought mine through back channel, possibly Mafia connections, and I didn't pay that price.
That must be
So,
nice.
It is.
I made sacrifices for the channel and so I could review it, and it was a waste of money.
Of course it was.
Snow Job.
Snow Job. I guess technically Trouble Bubble fits in there. I guess Darth Malgus kind of fits in there. He's $33.99.
Yeah, he was 33.
I really liked him.
He's a great figure. I'm looking around and seeing what I could throw in
It's
that
not just
category.
because he was bald either, I promise.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess I'll throw a NECA Last Ronin Sinja, since I mentioned that earlier with NECA.
Yes. Is that a Target exclusive, I believe?
It's
or is
Best
it
Buy.
Best Buy? Best Buy gets exclusives?
Yeah, it's a whole ass thing now.
Throw the Mirage Casey Jones in there. I really like that one.
Oh yeah, the Target exclusive one.
Yeah.
Not exclusive no more, ladies and gentlemen. In stock at Nerdzoic.
Which is surprising because with him having the Target red shirt, I was like, oh yeah, clearly that's going to be exclusive.
It's exclusive until Target says, we don't want no more. And then NECA comes to the rest of us and says, hey, you guys, will you take what these? And then we all say yes.
Which is surprising because it's sold out everywhere around here. So like, it's not like they were sitting on it like most NECA stuff.
Interesting. NECA is weird because it depends on where you are in the nation. Some NECA stuff is actually there. Some of it is not. It depends on where you are. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I have, like, again, I don't go to Target that often, but when I do, it's because I'm having a craving for those cookies that they make, like the Chesapeake ones, the Pepperidge Farms cookies.
Okay.
I'm definitely giving myself away as a fat ass, but whatever.
NECA Mirage Wanderer.
Wanderer. I'm looking at my stuff now.
What else we got? Oh, how much was he? No, I think he was 30. Never mind.
This is a weird category. I don't know who thought of it, but it's a weird category. Probably Kyle. I blame Kyle.
That's what's easiest. Just
Yeah.
blame the new guy that nobody knows.
Yeah, you're the
Blame
new,
the fluffer.
you're the new scapegoat, Fluffer. Either you or I can blame Epi, the producer or the editor who we never see, and whenever I mention him, he just puts a random stock photo of a Filipino person. I love Epi. All right, let's skip past this. I believe all we have left then is over $75 and under $35.
Oh, we did over 75.
We did over 75.
We did
Okay.
those.
So
Yeah,
then we
just
got
have under 35. That's
under
basic figure.
35. Basic figure. Whew, that's a tough one.
I'm sticking with the best action IDW Turtles.
Yeah, but how do you pick one?
Donatello, because he's the best.
Listen, that's a myth.
Excuse you. That is fact.
I think that everybody knows that Raphael is the best turtle because
Yeah.
he's cool but cruel or brutal, depends
That's
on
the
how you-
most like basic bitch answer I've ever heard.
No, Michelangelo is the basic bitch answer because everyone wants to party with him. Or Leo because he's the leader, so everybody thinks you can get them to see Splinter so he can get their autograph.
I mean, we could go if you really want. We can do Shredder.
Shredder's cool, and also
Yeah,
you
that
can
looks
use
cool.
him as a coleslaw maker.
I'd go with Jada Fei Long and Chun-Li.
Chun-Li.
I'll
Chun-Li is
I'll
that
still
for
say
me.
Ryu, even though he is a little,
Jaundiced.
yeah.
Action Force Warpath Eclipse.
I'm going to go with Chun-Li just because I am particularly... I give a little bit of favor to the Asian women. I guess that's what you can say. Ask my wife; she'll tell you. As a full-blown Korean,
Nothing wrong with that.
nothing wrong with that.
Oh shit. Adventure series, Indiana Jones. I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd probably say,
Cairo,
yeah, I'd say Cairo.
Cairo's the best one because
Well, no, that one was more, wasn't it? Wasn't that one like 35?
$33.99, sir.
Okay.
So it fits just barely. That was a good one. That was one of those. Why the hell is this a deluxe figures?
Right? I'm like, what? Because he came with a monkey?
You gotta, yeah. I can just imagine like the meeting at Hasbro where they're trying to like pitch to people on the brand team on how to sell this. Like if you guys have ever worked in corporate businesses where they train you of how to talk to the customers, I can only imagine what the Hasbro brand teams go through in their corporate training sessions. Like, no, all you got to do is say it comes with a monkey, and that's why it's $33.99.
Very much.
I would add Grunt, classified Grunt. To the list.
Yes.
Grunt
That one is really good.
I bought 3 of him on Amazon when they were $18.
When was Grunt $18?
Saturday for Amazon's Black Friday.
I love it when Amazon sells things below wholesale. It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, I got 3 of him, and then I got Trigger. Or not Trigger. Rock and Roll.
Rock and Roll.
Rock and Roll's a good one to add. He was excellent. Yeah.
Yes, he is, and he gives you the. Does he do Konnichiwa?
He does the Satan horns.
The devil horns. The
No,
Ozzy Osbourne horns.
No, that's the.
No, not Wolfpack.
horns.
Not Wolfpack. He does the Rock and Roll.
Hook 'em horns. Retro Beast, they're telling me, was 2022. All right, Russell. Russell, you're trolling right now. We got a troll. I don't know.
Was Beast?
Riva.
Spirit was 2022.
I'm sorry. Annabelle in the chat says, yes, Darwin is the best. You can't compete, you basement dwelling predators.
Jesus.
I only work in the basement. My wife lets me upstairs after 8 p.m.
Shit. November last year.
Dude, we're old. I'm sorry, except maybe you, Mike, but the rest of us, sorry, we're getting up there. Ryan, Kyle, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm
What?
not.
How old am I?
Early 30s. Come on.
Yeah, I'm early 30s too.
Kyle, I'm sorry, but when I set up your paperwork, I said you were 40. So,
How old do you think I am?
you? 37, 33, 32.
42.
42, you're
I
older
would-
than me?
I
I'm
wouldn't have
older
guessed
than all
that.
you guys.
Wow.
That caught me off guard.
So do you have that feeling when you wake up in the morning like, oh my God, my knees are about to pop?
It's mostly my shoulder, but yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
so
I have that at 32, so like,
Yeah.
well, you can't live until you go to your like door frame and pop your shoulder back into place like your Riggs and Lethal Weapon.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's about how my mornings start off.
Oh, good one, Eric. We got to add Target Black Widow.
Oh
that
yeah,
under
she's got to be
35.
in there.
She's in like 3 categories now.
Yeah.
She's hot.
She's that good.
I have her. She's great.
If
She's
we
also
if
a
we
fancy.
count clearance, we could do Bruce Banner 2-pack.
Is he in clearance? Or oh yeah, he is on clearance.
Yeah, I got him for $30.
Nice.
I hate you.
Well, correction, Nate found him for me for $30.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting next year because I'm already having issues where like there's allocations happening of Hasbro products because Hasbro's like panicking and they're lowering things. So I'm I had to spend half the week trying to find clone troopers because Diamond randomly shorted me 70 of them.
Wow.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes and how people, like, you know the meme where you see the guy putting on the clown makeup?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see that where people are going to start from, I'll wait till it's at Ollie's. And then we're going to end up with, is anybody selling this at a reasonable price?
Yeah.
Yep.
All the scalpers took it. It's just the progression. It's the circle of life, basically, of toys.
Pendulum has to swing the other way eventually.
Listen, you're quoting my video, and I appreciate that. Gentlemen, do we have anything else to talk about for the nerdies? Is there any other categories we should be adding? We talked about that at the beginning. Maybe we can talk again.
Yeah, there is.
What is it?
Best YouTube podcast. 3 POAs #1. Modern Toy Fair, not on the list.
Modern Toy Fair doesn't even get the nomination.
Damn.
Not on the list.
You know, is a YouTube podcast technically a podcast?
I mean, we have an
Not
audio only
really.
version.
Listen, and that is the only reason you get listens from me in the summer when I mow my lawn. Because I can't listen to YouTube podcasts on my phone because I put it in my back pocket and then I accidentally turned the wrong corner and I paused the freaking podcast. It's like a major pet peeve. If it's not on a podcasting platform, I can't mow my lawn to it.
That's fair. The only good thing about having the audio only version.
That's it. Also, the Chiefs are up 14-7. We only have 1:07 left. Eagles first or second and 19. Come on, guys. What are
Did
you
you say a
doing?
minute 70?
Minute 7.
Okay, I thought you said minute 70. I'm like, I don't think that's more than a minute.
Amir, I know you're in the chat. Whenever you come down for me next, I'm gonna need some more of this pancake syrup.
You
Really
you almost polished that off, huh?
It's pretty good. It's only
so
31% alcohol by volume.
this is where we find out what you'll talk about that you're not supposed to talk about. So
Ooh,
Hasbro, what's coming?
Yeah.
Hasbro hates me.
So then you have nothing to lose.
Yeah, Hasbro hates me. They pretend I don't exist. Like, I am basically Voldemort to them. Like, they're just like, yeah, we're not going to tell that guy shit. Hey, is that the guy who told us who told everybody about the reruns? Let's just not do the reruns till next year. Then everybody who's stupid will think that he just made it up for views. Biggest pet peeve.
I mean, they're just a little bit petty. Just a little bit.
Hasbro is more petty than the chicks in Mean Girls.
That's fair.
They are very petty. And it's funny because, like, I used to talk to the marketing teams, but once I started the store, they were like, oh, nope. It's like John Wick 3, excommunicado. This guy doesn't exist. It was very annoying. It was very annoying. There's other companies that are great, though, like NECA, Horsemen, Val. I talked to Bobby. I got 2 Bobby emails in 3 days, which, Ryan, you know how hard it is to get Bobby to respond to emails. But Bobby's great with me. You know, he's great. Yeah. Although, tell me about he sent me an email today about the new line, the White Dragon line.
Yeah.
Is that it? I have done no research. Tell me what's going on. What's the White Dragon? Sell it to me.
It's
So,
JDF's last
yeah, you remember
project.
Jason David Frank, who played the Green Ranger?
God rest his soul, yes?
Yes. So before he passed away, he filmed a movie with Aaron from Bat in the Sun.
I don't know.
He was the guy behind Superhero Beatdowns on YouTube for the past. It's an amazing channel. You got to check it out. But they made a feature-length movie called Legend of the White Dragon. Basically, kind of what Scott Snyder just did with Star Wars. He's doing Rebel Moon because he couldn't do a Star Wars movie, right? So they had pitched an idea about Power Rangers to whatever that company is. The guy that owns Saban. They couldn't work out a deal, so they decided to split off and make their own thing. They're calling it Legend of the White Dragon. The trailer's up on YouTube. It looks awesome. We just talked to Aaron on 3POA a couple days ago.
Okay, I'm going to have to check it because I thought that this was like a Bobby from scratch creation.
No.
Okay.
It's licensed.
No way. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I guess I need my White Dragon stuff.
It can replace your Lightning collection since they're going bye-bye.
Lightning collection is gone. I had to clearance that stuff out, and I still couldn't sell it. But this does look pretty cool. I love the Valaverse stuff. I just wish it came out more often. I'm looking forward to having a storage unit full of Humvees for a week. That should be fun. It'll be like the... So whenever 4 Horsemen sent us the the Headless Horseman. So they sent it to us. We had 2 weeks where we couldn't sell it, but we had like hundreds of pre-orders. So we just packed them and put the date of the shipment on the street date. Literally, if you opened our garage door, it was just piles of boxes waiting to go out with UPS. I thought that the UPS and the USPS guy that day was going to murder us. If my wife did not have Oreo cookies and milk ready for them, we might not be here today. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow.
She takes good care of them. Gentlemen, let's check the score. Patrick Mahomes has the ball. I hate that guy. I'm just going to say this on a live stream since we're here. If Taylor Swift or her family are at this game and they are not wearing Eagles gear, they should never be allowed to wear it again. As a Wyomissing lady who has been very vocal about her love of the Eagles, if she has just decided to start wearing Chiefs gear because she's dating a guy on the Chiefs, no, you're cut off. You're not allowed to wear Kelly green or midnight green ever again. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, but it is what it is.
Fair.
All right. I think we have completed our business. Gentlemen, anything else to add? We should do this more often. This was a blast.
I agree.
I'll need more maple whiskey from Amir. Maybe we can invite him on next time. But whenever I invite him on a podcast, wait, no, I don't invite him. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, next time, if you do it on a Friday, then I'll grab some whiskey and we can get a little tipsy.
See, this is the beauty of working for yourself. Tomorrow morning, here's how it's going to go. At 7 o'clock, my wife is going to be like, wake up. At 7:30, she's going to start getting passive-aggressive. At 8 o'clock, she'll just get aggressive-aggressive. So I look forward to it. Can't wait. Gentlemen, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for your help. I will be in touch with you to put together the Nerdies video. I can't wait for this year's. I'm actually thinking about investing in, like, I'm not joking. I consider going to Cameo and finding, like, the D-list of D-list celebrities just to make, like, a punny video. It's like, oh my God, Scott Baio's on the Nerdies. Like, I might have to do it. I might have to. So we'll see what happens, but I'll be in touch. Everybody else, the official, and when I say official, I mean that we had to send this to the government to be signed off on. Nerdie Award ballot will be out later this week. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Remember, if you're cooking the turkey, the more butter you use, the better it will be. Inject the butter. Butter, sage. That's the big nerdy trick, okay? Nobody makes a better turkey than me. You don't have to deep fry it, but if you do, deep fry your turkey. Remember, fire safety, okay? Fire safety. Thank you, everybody. We are going to go offline now. Remember, you have to get old, but you don't have to grow up. I don't know how I remember that, but be cool and stay